This student said miracles are nonsense, and people who wrote the Bible are savages.
Okay, why do you think there's no God?
Because miracles are nonsense. And I believe in the laws of physics,
Yeah?
but you can't move you can't move water for 600,000 people to go through.
Okay.
You can't move water like that. What causes that? How does your God create miracles?
You bet. It's real simple, sir. If you and I are standing underneath an apple tree, 100 times out of 100, if an apple disengages from the branch, where does the apple go 100 times out of 100? To the ground. It hits the ground. Thank you, sir. If when an apple disengages from the branch, a hand reaches out, my hand or your hand, and we catch the apple, then it's not going to hit the ground, is it? You've introduced a hand.
Okay.
Therefore, if you allow for a supernatural God to intervene, the same supernatural God who created the laws of nature in a very orderly, very reasonable fashion, and if this supernatural God reaches out, he can change a natural law that he created in the first place, we call that a miracle. Totally reasonable.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely reasonable.
I don't think you know what you keep conflating congressional laws with physics laws. It's just laws are an expansion of the properties of the world around us. They aren't some law that is created by a god. But seriously, there is no evidence of you can break any of these laws of physics. You don't have evidence of any of that. You cannot turn water into wine without a nuclear explosion going off. Where else should I go? You can't walk on water. You cannot raise the dead.
You're right. If there is no God, when you die, you rot. When I die, I rot. But if there is a God who gave us life in the first place, then it's totally reasonable if he chooses that he could give us life after death.
I don't think you know what reasonable means.
Well, then why don't you inform me what reasonable belief means?
Well, it means something could be divided for reason. And we have no reason to believe any of that happens. Why are you trusting the word of a bunch of superstitious savages?
Sir, when you read the Ten Commandments, when you read the Sermon on the Mount, those are not superstitious savages.
No.
As Robert Coles, Professor Emeritus at Harvard, put it, all the writings on ethics over the past 2,000 years are simply footnotes to the Sermon on the Mount.
Well, I'm not talking about the old.
So for you to talk about superstitious savages writing the Bible, you are so out of touch with reality, it's scary.
You idiot.
Pardon? No, it's okay. Think, man. I like talking to you. You're a delight to talk to. Thanks for joining us.